Hello everyone, this is Sarfraz from Aristotle Prep, and we are looking at question number 19 from the OG 13 Critical Reasoning chapter. So the stimulus says a major network news organization experienced a drop in viewership in the week following the airing of a controversial report on the economy. The network also received a very large number of complaints regarding the report. So then obviously from this much it looks like the reason for the drop in viewership was the fact that people did not like or people had complaints about the controversial report. However, the network maintains that negative reactions to the report had nothing to do with its loss of viewers. So while from the evidence it looks like the fall in viewership happened because of the negative reactions to the report, the network says that was not the case. And the question stem asks you to support the network's position. So you have to strengthen the argument. The network is right. And the only way the network can be right is if one of the options can show that there could have been some other reason for the drop in viewership and not this controversial report. That's the only way you can strengthen the network's position. So let's look at the option. The first option says the other major network news organizations reported similar reductions in viewership during the same week. That's your answer straight away, actually. Because, you see, if all the other network news organizations are also experiencing reductions in viewership, then there has to be a bigger reason for that. I mean, the other guys did not air a controversial report, so why has their viewership gone down? So there must be some other reason. What that reason is, we have no idea, but it definitely cannot be the controversial report why the network's viewership has gone down. So I think A is definitely your answer. We'll go through the other options nonetheless. B says the viewers who registered complaints with the network were regular viewers of the news organization's program. Maybe they are regular viewers, which is why they registered the complaints. But it doesn't tell us what was the cause of the fall in viewership, or that the cause was not the controversial report. C says major network news organizations publicly attribute drops in viewership to their own reports only when they receive complaints about those reports. But this guy did receive, or this network did receive complaints about those reports. So then this becomes irrelevant at this point. D says this was not the first time that this news or this network organization has aired a controversial report on the economy that has inspired viewers to complain. That is fine, but what is the cause for the fall in viewership? We still don't know. E says most network news viewers rely on network news broadcast as their primary source of information regarding the economy. Fair enough. Again, we don't know what was the cause for the drop or that the cause was not the news report. So A definitely is your answer because it kind of shows that there is some other broader reason for the fall in viewership and not the controversial report that was aired by this particular network. So this is an example of a causality argument actually. So do keep that in mind, assuming you know what causality is. If you don't know, please do go through the critical reasoning rail by Aristotle Prep. On the difficulty level of 1 to 5, I would give it a 2. Have a nice day.